is beautiful. There's some clouds out there right now, and believe it or not, some light rain in the Austin area. I'll have a look at our small rain chance today locally coming up.
Well, Mayor Gina Ortiz-Jones announced a new effort to help San Antonio families who depend on SNAP benefits while they're on pause, and local businesses have come together and raised over $1.6 million to provide food support. So eligible households can get a $150 HEB gift card through the San Antonio Area Foundation with help from Metro Health and City Human Services. So the mayor says this fund is expected to help nearly 11,000 families in our community. For more details about who qualifies and how to get those cards, those will be shared next week. And this morning, SNAP benefits won't kick in for hundreds of thousands of families in San Antonio due to this government shutdown. Our Devin Karp is live at the San Antonio Food Bank to see how they're stepping up to help. Devin, I know it's been a really busy season for the food bank, so how are they helping?
Sarah, there has already been, like you said, a busy season for the food bank this year when you consider some funding cuts and a busy season helping out a lot of neighbors in the Hill Country with the floods. But they are still ready to help out this morning over here at the San Antonio Food Bank. We're over here where they're going to be having a food distribution coming up later on this morning at about 9 a.m. or so. They tell me that registration is already full for this event, just speaking to the absolute need that exists within our San Antonio community. They told us that there are around 284,000 people in San Antonio who rely on the SNAP benefits. And now that they won't be kicking in, they're getting ready to step up to help out all those families. So this morning, we're going to be speaking with the San Antonio Food Bank just to show you guys the line that's going to start over here in a little bit, talking with some of the families that are getting affected by this and some of the people who are volunteering as well. The food bank tells me they expect the parking lot to be full, not only with people getting food, but stepping up to help out others on a Saturday morning over here. So we're going to be following that through the rest of the morning on GMSA. If you or someone you know needs help, you can go to KSAT.com and look at some of our several stories about food bank resources, anywhere you can get a bite to eat to make sure that no one goes hungry during the government shutdown. For now, I'll send it back to you, Sarah. Devin Karp, KSAT 12 News.
Love seeing our community step up there. I was looking at the radar, and there is some light rain in Austin. Okay?
Are we going to get any of that?
There's a possibility, but the chance for rain is only 20%. A lot of the rain that you're seeing here on the radar is actually evaporating before it hits the ground, and you can notice how quickly these showers are moving. If we do get a shower today in San Antonio, it would be very brief. There's no lightning here with any of this up in the Austin area, and it's moving very quickly. So this is the kind of rain that you do not need to cancel your plans for. Really, honestly, it is going to be a gorgeous day. Just with that small chance for a shower or two. Temperatures right now on the cool side. It's only 50 degrees in San Antonio, only in the 40s in the Hill Country. It's 50 in Seguin. Good morning, New Braunfels. 50 degrees for you as well. And hey, it's 50 in Uvalde too. So a cool start to our day. As we look across the nation, there's even colder air to the north in the Central Plains. Temperature in the Rockies. Temperatures are below freezing. We do have a cool front on the way. And that cool front is the reason why we're seeing some of those light rain showers up near the Austin area. Also seeing some light rain showers from Dallas down to Waco as well. So let me walk you through the futurecast. Again, we do not expect widespread plan interrupting rain, but a few spotty showers are going to be possible, particularly in the second half of the day as that front approaches. You can see here on the futurecast is around 5:30, some spotty downpours possible in places. And that will carry on into the early evening hours, and then very dry air is going to slide in behind that front. So tomorrow is going to be completely sunny because of the very dry air behind that front, and not all that much cooler than what we're dealing with today. So the front is really more of a dry front than a cold front. As we take a look at your KSAT 12-hour forecast, there's some very few clouds out there right now, but we are seeing more clouds by about noon as that front approaches. And then in the afternoon, a high of 75. So again, it's going to be a lovely day. It's just that you might run into a brief shower here and there throughout the day, but the chances, again, 20%. And then that's it for our rain chances over the next several days. Otherwise, it is going to be pleasant, mid-70s around San Antonio, closer to 80 degrees out near Del Rio, low 70s in the hill country. A gorgeous day, upper 80s though, down nearer to Laredo. Tomorrow morning will be even chillier than we are out there right now because again, we're going to have that drier air moving in, and so we'll be waking up in the 40s around San Antonio, low 40s, perhaps even upper 30s in parts of the hill country. And then the change in the week ahead has to do with the dew point. So today, again, it's nice and comfortable outside. It's pleasant, but we have just enough humidity in the air that we could maybe squeeze out a downpour. Tomorrow and Monday, those are gone. That chance for any kind of rain is gone completely. It'll be very dry. By the middle of the week, we see our dew points rebound from dry to pleasant. So what is that impact going to be? You're mainly going to feel that in the mornings. So mornings are not going to be quite as cool. In order to be chilly, you have to have really dry air in place. And you can see that we'll be looking at mornings closer to 60 degrees. So a bit more normal for this time of year with highs in the 80s. Hey, don't forget tonight, we gain an hour. So tomorrow morning, the sun is going to rise at 6:48, so an hour earlier than it did today. And the sun will set before 6 p.m. tomorrow, so it'll get darker earlier. You know, Sarah and I, we have our babies, and so we were trying to do the math in our head. So we got to maybe try to keep them up an hour past where they usually.
Oh, tonight?
Well, I would think so. That way they can sleep in a little bit.
I don't know.
But they're also babies. So
they're babies. They're going to do what they want.
They're going to do whatever they want. Hey, speaking of, we have some cute pictures from our Halloweens that we'd love to show you in the next
And please
half
keep
hour.
sending us
KSAT
your
Connect.
photos.
We want to show them.
Some good costumes.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Sarah. It is 8:21 and 51 degrees. Take a look outside with TransGuide. All right, 281 at Loop 410 looking smooth there. The sun is out, and so are you guys hitting the roads this morning. Not seeing any big backups or incidents or closures at this time. If we do, we will let you know first.
Joining us now is the chef de cuisine here in the kitchen, Ian Lamphere. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank y'all.
Now, right in front of us, you have a gorgeous steak. The marbling is out of control. You can see more fat than even the red on here.
Here at Isidore, we like to focus a lot on using some cuts that you wouldn't see utilized in other restaurants. Here is our Denver, so coming from the chuck area of the cow, kind of towards the upper shoulder. This one is a Wagyu coming from Peeler out in Floresville, Texas.
Plating is beautiful. It looks like a piece of artwork right here.
Alongside of that, we have some cucumbers that we take, we char them on the grill, and then we marinate them in a green tomato water.
Beautiful outside on here and a perfect medium rare. And I want to get some of that saucy action here. Cheers. Wow. It has to be the most tender steak I've had in a very long time.
We are Military City, USA, and in honor of Military Appreciation Month, all active duty, retired, and veteran members of the U.S. military, National Guard, and reserves can visit the San Antonio Zoo for free, starting today through November 30th. Plus, up to 4 members of your immediate family can get 50% off any day tickets when they visit with you. Just show your valid military ID at the ticket window to get your free admission and family discount. It's 8:25 and 51 degrees outside. Kids fighting at school is common, but what if they could solve it themselves? A Bexar County program is teaching 3rd graders to de-escalate conflict for life.
Hundreds of thousands of families in our area won't be getting their SNAP benefits on the first of the new month. But now we're showing you how the San Antonio Food Bank is stepping up and how you can get some help. We'll have more coming up for you after the break.
Good morning. It's 8:30 on your Saturday. Thank you so much for waking up with us, Sarah. 51 degrees.
Chilly.
Yes, and it was perfect for trick-or-treating last night.
It really was amazing. You didn't really need a jacket until very later in the evening. It was gorgeous, low humidity. We had fun.
Yeah.
You want to show some pictures?
Yeah, let's show them.
Okay, tell us about this, Sarah.
This is Dottie's first Halloween. She's 8 months, and we were bumblebees, and that's Dad, and he was a beekeeper, so we were his bumblebees, and he was beekeeping for us.
Oh my goodness, and I love all your Dia de los Muertos decorations too.
Thank you.
So this is on KSAT Connect, so we want you all to post your pictures too. This was me. I was a kitty, and my husband, Michael, and my son were matching astronauts. And they had a lot of fun. Everett in particular just loved seeing all of the people out and about. They were just enamored with everything. So yeah, the weather was absolutely gorgeous last night. And this morning we are waking up chilly. Take a look at temperatures. We're near 50 degrees in San Antonio, in the 40s in the hill country. And this is chilly, yes, but this is also quite a bit warmer than how we started off the day yesterday, by some 10 to 15 degrees. So it's cold, but it could be colder. As we take a look at clouds and radar, there are some areas of light rain from Dallas to Waco, even down to Austin right now, around a cool front. This cool front is going to bring us a small chance for rain today, about 20% chance. So do not cancel your plans. You might run into one brief shower, but generally it's going to be a beautiful day, 75. And then tomorrow, lovely. We're going to be looking at totally sunny, a chilly start, and a high of 73. I'll be back, though, to talk more about that small rain chance today in just a bit. Sarah.
Sarah, thank you. This morning, hundreds of thousands of families in San Antonio won't get their SNAP benefits because of this government shutdown. Our Devin Karp is live at the San Antonio Food Bank to show how they're stepping up. Devin, I know they've had an incredibly busy last couple of months.
Yeah, Sarah, that's right. It has been a busy time over here at the San Antonio Food Bank, but they say they are still ready to step up and help the thousands of families in our area that are going to need support now that their SNAP benefits won't be kicking in on the 1st of the month. I'm joined here this morning with the CEO of the San Antonio Food Bank. Good morning, Eric. How's it going?
You know, we're stressed. Today's November 1st, right? It's rent's due. And for many federal workers, they haven't had a paycheck. And so their inability to make rent, pay utilities, make a car payment, and surely they just don't have enough to put food on the table. So it's been a privilege to be able to help those that serve our country. But then for SNAP recipients, again, waiting until the 1st for their benefits to be reloaded, only to be told those benefits aren't coming. It's been heartbreaking. We're here, and so we want anyone impacted by the government shutdown to connect. You can call our helpline 210-431-8326 or visit our website. That's the easiest way. But families are registering to get food. We want to thank the volunteers. San Antonio has really turned out. The food bank's been open, although the government's been shut down, and so it's been humbling to see the philanthropy, people donating food, really helping their neighbors, and so, man, we just don't know when the government's going to open back up, so we could sure use the help. If anybody has a little bit extra time or extra money, they can donate.
Absolutely. I know you guys are going to be kicking off a distribution here at 9. From what I understand, registration's pretty full, but if anyone wants help, they can go online to San Antonio Food Bank and find some new support there. Is that right?
Absolutely. I mean, there are several distributions that go on every day, and you can go to our website, learn where the most convenient location is to get food. You can also call the helpline, and if you'd like to apply for public benefits, it's important that families know if they're in need and want to apply for benefits, although there's a delay in getting benefits, you can still apply, you can still get approved. It will all go retroactive to the date, and there's no benefit loss. So SNAP recipients that are being told, hey, you're not going to get your benefits, you will still get your benefits at a later date when the government opens back up, but it's bridging that gap that the food bank's working hard to make sure no one goes hungry during this time.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time and letting us be here this morning. We appreciate it.
You bet. Appreciate you guys.
We're going to be following it all morning long on GMSA. If you guys need any help, you can stick with us here at KSAT, and we'll do the best we can. Live over here at the San Antonio Food Bank, I'm Devin Karp, KSAT 12 News.
Devin, thank you, and thank you to the San Antonio Food Bank. They do so much for our community. Okay, conflict between kids at school happens. but keeping it from turning violent, and that's what really matters most, right? So in Bexar County, a program called AIM Peer Mediation is teaching kids as young as third graders how to calm things down and solve problems on their own. These skills can help them not just now, but for the rest of their lives. Our Courtney Friedman got to see how this program works.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle, the lead mediator, and this is Cookie, my co-mediator.
Please tell us what happened and how this problem is making you feel. I was so mad I broke the pencil, and it's making me feel frustrated. It made me feel like I couldn't trust him, kind of.
You are watching fourth graders at Oak Meadows Elementary role play conflict resolution. It's part of their training as peer mediators.
Michael, do you agree with Arden's idea? If you do you think it'll fix the problem?
Yes, I do. Arden, do you agree with Michael's idea? And if you do you think it will fix the problem? Yes.
The group is called the Peace Kids, and the training comes from a Bexar County program called AIM Peer Mediation.
Peer mediation training is a lot of communication skills. So I usually start with the 5 different types of responses to conflict.
Amy Halstead is the AIM program director, traveling from school to school, teaching groups how to mediate without offering solutions or giving advice.
How can you ask the same thing but in an open-ended way so that the disputants get to use their own words to answer?
It's typically used to stop small disagreements or friendship issues from growing.
Students can understand another student's perspective and point of view better than any adult could.
They feel like they have to listen to what the adult says, but with peers, they don't feel so stressed about it and stuff, so that's good.
Oak Meadows fourth grader Grace O'Connell is one of the Peace Kids mediators that meets every Monday to practice.
If kids need us, then they will take a form from their teachers, and we just talk with the kids, see what the problem is, and we ask them, how do you think you can fix it?
Oak Meadows counselor Melanie Jackson oversees the Peace Kids.
So right now we have about 12 mediators, and then in mid-year we'll have third graders join. So we have third, fourth, and fifth, and then they get to be kind of the lead mediators as they get older.
She even sees them helping with conflicts at recess and knows that will continue for life.
How do you think this is going to help you guys when you grow up?
It'll teach us to be understanding and to help other people and ourselves and help keep us calm.
Courtney Friedman, KSAT 12 News.
Courtney, thank you. And any schools that want to have Halstead come and give these presentations or set up mediation teams can contact the AIM program. And we have that information on our website at ksat.com. Just search peer mediation. All right, it's 8:37 and 51 degrees. Dia de los Muertos celebrations are underway today across San Antonio. Find out how you can join in honoring your loved ones and experience the beauty of this tradition. Kentucky vet clinic manager created a beautiful Day of the Dead altar to honor pets, and it went viral. After the break, see the touching tributes that have pet lovers talking.
Alrighty, we are sunny but chilly. It's 50 degrees in San Antonio. Believe it or not, though, there's some rain just as close to us up in Austin. So coming up, I'm going to have a look at today's small rain chance and how October was almost our hottest October ever. Details soon.
All right, now Halloween is over. It's time to celebrate Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. This is a Mexican holiday that honors the memories of loved ones who have passed and welcomes their spirits back to visit. So families create ofrendas, special altars filled with bright marigold flowers, candles, and favorite foods and drinks of those they're remembering. Rather than mourning, remember, this is a celebration filled with stories of the remembrance, laughter, and music. And in Kentucky, a vet clinic created an ofrenda to honor pets who have passed away. So she shared a video of an altar on TikTok, and it quickly went viral with over 1 million views, filled with memorable tributes, and the altars touching the hearts of pet lovers everywhere. CNN's Ellen Ice has the story.
But this is him right here.
Elizabeth Buckles, manager of the Paris Vet Clinic, says she started an ofrenda in January of 2024 when her dog Castiel died.
They were family members, they were counselors, they were therapists.
She brought the ofrenda into the clinic this year and added in clients' pets.
I thought I would just throw it on social media to let people know, and it blew up. It went viral.
Elizabeth only had 42 followers, but the views on the first TikTok she made is up to 1.2 million, plus comments and shares.
People have commented on it asking, you know, could you add my pet? I know I'm not a client or a patient, but, you know, they passed away from this and that. My heartstring just, you know, got pulled, and I said, of course.
She says the point of an ofrenda is to honor family members who have died. On Dia de Muertos, they travel back to visit. You leave food and drinks for their journey back. In this case, kibble and water. The marigolds guide the spirits back Earthside.
What's really incredible about this story is it takes an online community, people mourning their pets by themselves, and it gives them something tangible, a place where they can go and know that their pet is being remembered. And while it looks beautiful right now with the lights on, with the lights off, it's even more special. The glow of the candles illuminating the faces of all of these pets that are no longer with us.
I think there's a lot of negative stigma with social media, and this was a really positive way to connect people from all over the place. One was from England, Poland, people from China saying, you know, we don't celebrate this, would you please put it up there, you know. I mean, it's just amazing, and I did not think it would get this big, but I'm super proud that it has, because each and every one of them deserve, you know, an opportunity to be on my ofrenda and to be honored.
Oh my goodness, we were just talking about how that pulls at our heartstrings.
I know.
Seeing the pictures of the dogs and the cats, because we've all had, you know, a sweet pet.
They
that's
are
passed
family
on.
members too.
They are, absolutely. So I want to transition to weather, because this October, for the most part, was very hot.
Yes.
Sarah. It was just honestly the last couple of days that we saw cool down. Take a look at October. Every single day here, with the exception of the last 3 days of October, was hotter than average. Yikes. And it was really just since Wednesday that we've been dealing with some more comfortable weather. In fact, this will go down as our third hottest October ever in San Antonio. If we did not have that cool front that came to the rescue by the end of the month, it would have been our hottest October in San Antonio's recorded history. So what do we usually see for November? Well, today the average high is 77 with an average low of 55. We're going to be just below that. By the end of the month, our average high is in the 60s and our average low is in the mid 40s. And on average for the month of November, we see just a little bit over 2 inches of rain. Now, unfortunately, our rain chances are little to none over the next few days, but we do have a small chance today for some rain. And as we take a look at the radar, we do have some rain up near the Austin area. What I want you to notice here is I want you to notice how quickly this rain is moving. These showers are very brief, they're quickly moving, and a lot of this rain is evaporating before it hits the surface. So really, we've just got some light rain up there. That's moving away from San Antonio, but to the north, there's a cool front, and this cool front is producing light rain from Dallas down to Waco. And so there is the potential later on today to see a little bit of rain. And the reason for that is we do have just enough moisture coming in from the Gulf in this green color here to allow for maybe for us to squeeze out a couple of raindrops there. Otherwise, very dry air will be moving in tomorrow, and it'll be a completely sunny day on Sunday. So the first thing you'll notice is slightly increasing clouds, and then by the afternoon hours, 1 or 2 very quick passing showers, not enough to cancel your outdoor plans. And then by the evening hours, we're going to see very dry air moving in. And the one exception is the Rio Grande Valley. The Rio Grande Valley could have some severe weather today. And so if you have friends in the RGV, I would just give them a heads up, make sure they have a way to stay informed about the weather today. As for our weather here in San Antonio, again, we're going to see gradually increasing clouds. By noon, it'll be partly cloudy and 68. In the afternoon, we're going to be at 75 for the high, so lovely temperature-wise. Just that small chance there, 20% for a stray shower in San Antonio. Then by tomorrow morning, chillier than we are even right now. We're going to have morning lows in the 40s and perhaps even in the upper 30s in the hill country. And then Sunday itself is going to be lovely. We'll get up to 73 for the high with completely sunny skies. And then in the week ahead, the subtle differences you'll notice is a gradual warming trend. Mornings are not going to necessarily be chilly. They'll still be cool, but we'll be closer to 60 degrees. And the afternoons will be warm in the 80s. Just a reminder that daylight saving time ends tonight. And so we gain an hour overnight, which means the sun is going to rise earlier. Tomorrow sunrise around 6:50 and sunset around 5:45. So before 6 p.m. it's going to get dark, Sarah.
I love fall back. It's the best time.
Me too. It's a little bit more complicated now that we have babies, and babies don't pay attention to daylight saving.
We'll be fine.
But we'll still get an extra hour of sleep because we come in early anyway.
Appreciate that. Well, thank you, Sarah. Hey, and just like we asked you to send in your Halloween pictures to KSAT Connect, please also make sure to send us your ofrenda pictures as well so we can also show them on air.
I would love that.
All right, thanks, Sarah. It's 8:51 and 51 degrees outside. An estimated 100,000 people are heading to San Antonio to see the sacred relics of Saint Teresa on display for the first time since 1999. How this special visit is bringing the community together for prayer and veneration. All right, we have an important programming note to pass along. The TV provider YouTube TV and our affiliate network ABC, they're in a contract dispute, so that's why ABC programming is off YouTube TV. Now, it'll be that way until a deal is reached, which includes all ABC programming.
That's right. KSAT 12 is an affiliate of ABC and does not have any say in this matter. All of our newscasts, though, continue to be streamed on the KSAT Plus app on your smart TV or mobile device. If you watch KSAT 12 on something other than YouTube TV, you're not affected by this. And this also does not affect any clips or shows from KSAT 12 that you watch on YouTube. As negotiations continue, we will continue to keep you informed.
All right, an estimated 100,000 people are expected to visit our Basilica of the National Shrine of the Little Flower over the next few days. That's on the city's west side on Culebra.
That's right. So they are all coming to see the sacred relics of Saint Therese of Lisieux on display.
Yeah, she's known worldwide as the Little Flower, and this marks the first time since 1999 that her relics are here in San Antonio. So yesterday evening, the Archbishop Gustavo Garcia Sierra led a mass and procession through that shrine.
The relics of Saint Therese will be on public display for veneration and prayer through Tuesday. The 19th century Carmelite sister is the patron saint of florists and gardeners and all of those battling terminal illness. Okay, so happening today, Dia de los Muertos at the Pearl from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's to celebrate, of course, Dia de los Muertos. There will be vibrant altars, large-scale art, and live performances honoring life and remembrance. You can wander through the property to see stunning ofrendas and alebrijes created by local and visiting artists.
Plus, enjoy roaming entertainers, stilt walkers on those giant Catrina stilt walkers. They're so cool. And the live mariachi music during the farmers market as you explore those installations. And a large-scale public art installation in traditional tapete de asirin, or sawdust carpet, created live by a Guanajuato artist under the shade structure during the farmers market.
So then at 8 p.m., decorated barges will be on display at the amphitheater, and they'll be lit. It's going to be awesome. They'll be lit metaphorically and literally.
And the Rock will also be celebrating Dia de los Muertos from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. It'll be a day filled with culture, community, and celebrations for all ages, with traditional treats, local artisans, and Dia de los Muertos face painting designs. While attending, you can submit photos to be featured in a digital ofrenda to be displayed on their big screen to honor your loved ones.
It's a big holiday here. We're excited.
Love it in perfect weather.
Great weather. Just maybe a stray shower today, but not enough to cancel your plans.
Great. All right, thanks, Sarah. It is 8:57, 55 degrees coming up on GMSA at 9. An update to a crash on the south side that left a family of trick-or-treaters injured. Why police say that driver is behind bars this morning. Plus, a major car crash early this morning left 2 people in the hospital. What San Antonio police are saying caused it. That's next.